Hello and welcome everybody to the CPG Nations League live draw. As you know, Nations League will take place these weekends, the 20th and the 21st of May. The game times will be 6:30, 7 and 7:30 UK time. And today is time to find out what will be the groups. As you can see all the teams from Tier 1 and Tier 2. You can see the heads of the groups. In the Tier 1, we're going to have England, Argentina, Poland, and Portugal as the heads of the groups. And then on Tier 2, we're going to have Italy, Spain, France, and Brazil. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. It's very simple. We got a random wheel of names. You can see all the nations there. Okay. If you can't see, zoom in. I'm gonna spin the wheel for each group and then we'll go from there. Okay, it's totally random. I have no control whatsoever over the outcome of the wheel, so it's purely by luck and chance. Okay, so we're gonna start with Group A, and it can be either for Tier 1 or 2. Whoever comes out first, it will be there, and then we go to Group B, we go to Group C and D, and then we go back on Group A and so forth, and we keep going until we are done. Okay, so let's start for Group A, the second team on Group A of Tier 1 or 2. Let's spin the wheel and find out the first team, and it's gonna be Syria. Going to be Syria. Let's move Syria, which is on Tier 2. Here we go. Okay, first team of Group A for Tier 2 is Syria. And now we're going to find out Group B. Let's spin the wheel. It's going to be Turkey. Turkey is on Tier 1. Group B with Argentina. Let's spin the wheel now for Group C with either Poland or France, and it's going to be Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland are in the Tier 2s. They're going to be with France. Now let's spin the wheel for Group D. It's going to be Gibraltar. Gibraltar also for Tier 2. Okay, first round is done. Let's go again for Group A. And it's gonna be Kosovo. Kosovo, it's on Group A on Tier 1. Kosovo is managed by the Mucin manager, which is currently top of the championship, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe second. Are they second or first? I think it's one of the two. I need to check that out later. All right, let's spin the wheel for Group B. And we got Sweden. Sweden will be with Spain on Group B of Tier 2. Here we go again. Now for Group C, we're gonna get Belgium. Yep. Belgium, which is managed by Duffy, which is the manager of Bloodline Europe. Group C with Poland. Now Group D, we got Norway. Norway on Tier 1. It's going to be with Portugal, which is my nation. Norway is managed by Big B Community, which is currently 4th, but with 3 games in hand. They could be fast if they win all the remaining games. Because Los Reyes 41 points. If they win all the games, they'll have 42, if I'm not mistaken, and they'll be first. So it's a very close on the Premiership for the title race. By the way, I forgot to mention, but the way we found out we came out with the heads of groups is by rankings of the nations. So you can see the rankings on the Nations Info channel under the international category on our Discord server. You can see the rankings, you can see the point system, how we award points depending on performance and achievements from the nation teams. Right, so this is how we decided who are the heads of groups. Okay, let's go and spin the wheel again for Group A. We're gonna have Hungary. There you are. Hungary is managed by a new manager, a debut manager on CPG. Let's see how they do. Alright, so Group B now, and it's gonna be Germany, managed by Pluribus Goat's manager. Group B, we're in Tier 1, Germany, with Argentina and Turkey. Let's spin the wheel for Group D. It's gonna be Egypt. Egypt is managed by 3 Adam FC from the Championship. They are on Tier 2. They're gonna be facing Brazil and Gibraltar. Wait, did I make a mistake? Sorry, I made a mistake. Alright, so this Egypt was for Group C, not D. Okay, and Japan is now gonna be going to Group D of Tier 1. Alright. Let's go again. Group A. We're gonna have Denmark on Group A, with Syria and Italy. Let's spin the wheel for Group B now, and it's gonna be Ukraine. So Group B is done on the Tier 1. Okay, on Group E we're gonna have Argentina, Turkey, Germany, and Ukraine. Strong groups we have here. Now let's spin the wheel for Group C. And it's gonna be Canada. Canada is on Tier 2, so they're gonna finish Group C. We're gonna close it with France, Northern Ireland, Egypt, and Canada. Let's spin the wheel for Group D now. And we're gonna have Australia. Australia from Tier 2. Taking the 3rd spot of Group D. Now let's go back to Group A. And it's gonna be... Ooh, that's close. I think it was Wales. Wales from Group Tier 2, finishing Group A. I mean, we're gonna have Italy, Syria, Denmark, and Wales on the Group A of Tier 2. Just a few more teams left to do to draw out. Let's find out Group B or Group C. Okay, it's Malta from Tier 2, so they can go here to Group B. Now, let's spin the wheel again. Now, as you can see, the Tier 2 Group C is done. So if we draw out a team from Tier 1, they will go to Group D. Okay? Sorry. If we draw out a nation from Tier 2, they'll go to Group D, because Group C is done. If we draw out a nation from Tier 1, they'll go to Group C. Alright, let's spin the wheel. And we got Ireland from Group 1, Tier 1. Taking the 3rd place with Belgium and Poland. Okay, Ireland is managed by Millwall. I think they're long-serving managers of this nation. I think since season 5, if I'm not mistaken, the World Cup in season 5. I might be wrong. It could be the season 6 Nations League, but they're one of the longest-serving managers in CPG. Nation managers in CPG. Okay, it is now time to find out a last team for either Group D of Tier 1 or 2. And we're gonna have... Ooh, that's close. It's Luxembourg. Luxembourg from Tier 2, closing up Group D with Brazil, Gibraltar, and Australia. Now let's draw out a team for either Tier 1 Group A or Tier 2 Group B, depending if the team is from Tier 1 or 2. So we got Iceland from Tier 1. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to move the video. Okay, Iceland closing up Group A with England, Kosovo, Bulgaria, no, not Bulgaria, Hungary, and Iceland. All right. Now, next team will either go to Group B in Tier 2 or Group C on Tier 1. And it's going to be Croatia from Tier 1. So they'll be going to Group C. Now, next. So there's no really need to draw out. As you can see, there's only one team left from Tier 1. So it's Mexico. They'll be automatically by default going to Group D with Japan, Norway, and Portugal. And then we got Austria, the last team of Tier 2, closing up the Tier 2 Group B with Spain, Sweden, Malta. And the teams and the groups are looking very strong. Just an update to all the managers that on Tier 1, the minimum players that you will need to be playing with is 10. That is in case if you have premium, you don't need to use goalkeeper. We expect all the teams to have a full 11 if you don't have premium. On Tier 2, you can play with 8 players minimum, but we recommend absolutely to use 11 players so you can be competitive against other teams, because most teams are using a full 11. Alright, so this is the results of the live draw. We cannot wait for the weekend. Hopefully by then the EA server issues will be gone. They are mostly affecting PS5, even though a lot of leagues are cancelling the PS4 as well games. But I think, fingers crossed, that it will be solved by then so we can have a clean and smooth tournament. The finals will be played then on the 11th. It was originally the 10th, but we moved it to the 11th because of the Champions League final takes place on the 10th, and because we are also live streaming, we want to make sure we get the most views. If we did it on the same day as the Champions League, we wouldn't have it for sure. So we moved it to Sunday, the 11th of June. Okay. Any questions you have, please DM me. Any questions, if you need help signing your players, don't hesitate to contact me. I'm here to help you out, or any other member of our staff. And this is it. This is the groups. We'll be generating the fixtures very soon. Again, the times are 6:30, 7 and 7:30 for the group stages, which will be played on Saturday and Sunday. Each team plays each other twice in the groups. Okay, so there's 6 games per group in total. And from Tier 1, in case you don't know the rules of the Nations League, from Tier 1, the first place of each group will qualify to the finals. The last place will get relegated. Will get relegated to Tier 2, and from Tier 2, the first place gets promoted to Tier 1. And if you continue to manage your CPG nation, you will then play according to your promotions or relegations on the next edition of the Nations League, which will be on the next season, season 8. Okay. Any questions again, let me know. I hope you had fun watching this stream. We'll be back for more. The finals of the Nations League will also be televised. The finals are, like I said, the 11th of June. So I will see you then. Okay, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. I've been your host, Mac. Keep going with your teams. Don't give up. And thank you for participating in my league, Competitive Pro Gaming, the home of esports entertainment. Check out our website. You can see it on the top, www.competitiveprogaming.com. And have a really great evening. Enjoy your games if you have any games, or whatever you are doing, enjoy it. All right. Good night.